Hello everybody and welcome to another one of our leadership training videos. Now in these training videos, what I do is I share with you through my own experience what the leadership qualities, the skills, the traits, the abilities that you need to become a better or improved leader. Or maybe even as you consider becoming a leader, these are some of the areas that you can explore, learn and understand for yourself. I take sound bites of small little areas, I express them to you in my own words and my own experience, such that you can see the building blocks that are required to become a more effective leader, a more successful leader, or maybe even just becoming a leader in the first place. So my name is Chris Igwe. I have over 35 years experience leading, training and developing teams across 5 major European markets, but also Europe, Middle East and Africa, where I've had great insights and experience and had the chance to build teams. The topic I'm going to take today is actually one which I've heard people say on occasions, and I do want to break it down into something that you can embrace for yourself. So please feel free to like, share, comment, and of course subscribe to the channel so you know when other videos are becoming available. The topic we're going to talk about today is leadership is for life. Leadership is for life. And the reason I chose that is because there are people who I've met in my career, in my life, who have simply said to me, you know what, today I'm leading, but either I'm fed up with the team or I don't want to lead them anymore, or this company or these people. It's about me being a leader now, but tomorrow we'll see. So it's almost like they just feel they can check in and check out when it comes to becoming or being a leader. Well, no, it isn't. If you're a leader, it is leadership for life. Literally everything that revolves around what you do, how you do it, what you say, who you communicate with, how you lead people, how you inspire people, how you drive people forward, how you motivate. Leadership is for life. It is not something that you switch on and switch off. It is part of your entire being. So I guess one of the questions you may ask yourself is either one or several of these. So if you are a leader today, did you choose to become a leader? Was that something that you strived towards doing? Were you invited to become a leader? So somebody said to you, well, I have a choice between you and you. Who would like to take it? Which of you? Were you invited to become a leader? Or did it just happen? You were just right place, right time, an opportunity came up and you were selected, or you were hired, or whatever it happens to be. So whichever one of these, whether you chose it, you were invited, or it just happened, you've still gone onto the leadership path, which is where you are today. So the question then is, now that you are a leader, or you are leading, what is it that it means to you? Which of these describe the importance of leadership to you? Are you proud? Do you have pride in being a leader? Are you able to say, I'm proud to be a leader? Is it a sense of achievement? Maybe that's something you wanted to get to, a step in your career, a move up the ladder, or whatever it happens to be. In terms of your leadership role, are you happy? Is it joyful? Is it something that you're really excited about? Do you see it as an honor to be a leader? All of these, there's no right or wrong. These are just things you have to put through your own filter to decide what it means for you to be a leader. Or is it a privilege? A privilege to be a leader, a privilege to lead other people, a privilege to lead a team, a department, a company. So it could be some of these, which are great. They're great qualities to have and great skills and great insights, but there could also be some of these, which is where that switching on or switching off of the tap of leadership comes in, is where you say, well, actually, it's not so much pride, it's not so much honor, it's not really a sense of achievement. To be honest, I see it as a burden. My shoulders are weighed by this leadership thing. It's a responsibility, and maybe a responsibility more than I actually wanted or signed up for. It's a bigger challenge than I imagined. It's much more overwhelming. Maybe it's just very demanding. So these could be some of the more negative aspects of leadership, which then says to you, well, in the balance of pride, sense of achievement, it's more of a burden. more of a challenge, more of a responsibility in a negative sense, because leading is about responsibility anyway, but you see it as too much and too heavily weighing on you. So then I think you have to revisit this whole thing about leadership. It doesn't mean leadership's not for you necessarily. It could be, however, that you're not quite ready for leadership. It could mean that you still need to work on it. It could mean that there are aspects external to your ability to manage who you are as a leader where you need other people to support you. So a few questions would be, just to help you rework that whole thing, is ask yourself, why become a leader? Why did you become a leader? Or why do you want to become a leader? A very important one, which will really help you to get the balance of it, the real side of being a leader, which is, who are you serving? Because at the end of the day, leadership is about serving others. It's not just about driving your own agenda, finding your own success, getting to the top of the mountain, planting the flag and saying, I have made it. You might even say, I made it on my own, which is never true anyway. But ask yourself, who are you serving? Because when you find out who you're serving, it'll change your vision, your mindset, your approach to the aspect of leadership. And then, and this is really important as well, what difference are you making in someone else's life? Because also that's what leadership is about. It's about helping others to grow, helping others to be more than they ever imagined they were going to be. So when you feel some of those, well, leadership is not for me, or I just want to turn the tap on and off, leadership is for life. And when you take that role and that position of understanding that leadership is all of the journey that you're going to put into your life, your career, whether it's in work or outside of work, same thing. Being a leader doesn't get switched off just because you're outside of a work environment. There are things that you do which are part of being a leader. Owning a situation, owning a decision, owning a choice. You said you'd do something, you do it. And you do it on time as best you can. So leadership is for life, if that's the choice you've made, if that's the path you've taken. Leadership is not something you can step into and then out of as if you had just the free will to do so. So I just want you to think about that. If you're finding it as a burden, a challenge, a responsibility, ask yourself those questions. Who are you serving? Because you're not serving yourself, you're there to serve others. You're there to inspire others, to lead others, to guide others, to help others to be more. And the moment you start looking outwards as opposed to inwards, that's when you'll find all the strength within you to be able to say, you know what, I love doing this, I enjoy it, and this is what I was born to do. So I hope this has resonated, left some thoughts and ideas. If so, please feel free to like, share, and comment, and subscribe to the channel so you know when other videos are becoming available. So until the next time, thank you.